Welcome to today's deep dive into one of the bloodiest and most ruthless sieges in medieval history, the Siege of Nishapur. In 1221, the Mongol Empire, under Genghis Khan, unleashed unimaginable devastation on this once thriving Persian city. Let's explore the details behind this brutal act of vengeance that changed history forever. Setting the stage, Nishapur, located in present-day Iran, was one of the jewels of the Islamic world. Known for its vibrant culture, booming commerce, and famous turquoise mines, the city was a crucial stop on the Silk Road. It was a hub for scholars, poets, and artisans, boasting a population of over 1 million people. But its prominence made it a target during the Mongol conquest of the Khwarezmian Empire. The rise of Mongol power. In 1219, Genghis Khan launched a full-scale invasion of the Khwarezmian Empire after a failed diplomatic mission turned bloody. City after city fell before the Mongol onslaught. By 1221, Genghis Khan's forces had reached Nishapur. But this was not just another conquest. Nishapur would suffer a fate far worse: the death of Tushi. The siege of Nishapur became personal for Genghis Khan after his beloved son-in-law Tushi was killed during an earlier skirmish near the city. His death ignited a desire for revenge. Töregene Khatun, wife of Genghis Khan's son Ogedai, took command of the Mongol forces, determined to annihilate the city in retribution for her husband's death. Töregene Khatun leads the attack. Töregene Khatun, one of the most powerful women in the Mongol Empire, was ruthless in her leadership. The Mongols encircled the city, laying siege for over 15 grueling days. Nishapur's defenders fought valiantly, but they were no match for the relentless assault of the Mongol army. With every passing day, the city's fate grew darker. The Fall of Nishapur. After weeks of bombardment and attacks, the walls of Nishapur were finally breached. Mongol forces poured into the city, and what followed was a massacre of unimaginable brutality. According to accounts, the Mongols slaughtered every living creature: men, women, children, and even animals. No mercy was shown. Over 1 million inhabitants were said to have been killed. Brutal vengeance. The destruction wasn't just about conquest, it was a calculated act of vengeance. The Mongols reportedly killed every living being in the city, including domestic animals, to make an example of Nishapur. Survivors were not spared. 400 artisans were forced to help demolish what remained of the city before they too were executed. The massacre was so complete that it's said even the cats and dogs were not spared. The desecration of culture. Nishapur was not just a city of trade, it was a city of culture. It was home to the tomb of the famous Persian poet and mathematician Omar Khayyam. During the siege, even his tomb was desecrated. The Mongols destroyed not just the people, but the history, art, and culture that made Nishapur a symbol of Islamic learning and sophistication. Motivation for total annihilation. The siege's brutality was driven by more than just military strategy. The death of Tushi deeply affected Genghis Khan's family, especially his daughter Kulan and Töregene Khatun. Their demand for total annihilation ensured that Nishapur would be turned into a memory of Mongol wrath. This destruction was psychological warfare at its finest, a message to other cities that resistance would lead to utter obliteration. The aftermath. After the siege, Nishapur was no more. Its ruins were left as a stark reminder of Mongol vengeance. The city, once a thriving hub of culture and commerce, never fully recovered. It marked the end of Nishapur as a significant cultural center, and it would never again regain its former glory. Historical significance. The fall of Nishapur was a turning point in the Mongol conquest of the Khwarezmian Empire. It cemented Genghis Khan's reputation as a force of unstoppable terror, and it sent shockwaves across the Islamic world. The message was clear: resistance against the Mongols was futile. The brutal tactics used at Nishapur became a hallmark of Mongol warfare as they continued their westward expansion into Persia and beyond. Final reflection. The Siege of Nishapur stands as one of the most devastating episodes in Mongol history. It's a testament to the Mongols' sheer power, but also a reminder of the human cost of empire building. Today, Nishapur is remembered as much for its tragic end as it is for its once great past. Thank you for joining us on this journey through one of history's most brutal sieges. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into history's most significant events. Until next time, stay curious about the past.